오늘의 핵심 패턴으로 복습 좀 해볼까요? 첫 번째는 within walking distance. within walking distance. the 다른 전치사 없이 그냥 이렇게 씁니다. within walking distance. 걸어서 갈 수 있는 거리에. 그 다음 have access to 하면 어떤 것을 사용할 수 있다 아니면 접근할 수 있다, 들어갈 수 있다 여러 가지로 쓰입니다. 이 두 가지를 이용해서 만들어 볼 영어 문장의 우리말 번역 보여드리겠습니다. 네, 영어 문장 확인해 보겠습니다. 먼저 걸어서 갈 수 있는 거리를 뜻하는 within walking distance를 이용해서 첫 번째, 은행이 걸어서 갈 수 있는 거리에 있나요? Is the bank within walking distance? 어렵지 않죠? Is the bank 그대로 뒤에 within walking distance. 발음 연습해 볼까요?
Repeat after me. Is the bank within walking distance? Is the bank within walking distance? Great, let's look at our next one.
다음으로 다행히 버스 정류장이 걸어서 갈 수 있는 거리에 있었습니다. 과거형으로 Luckily, the bus stop was within walking distance. 같이 읽어주세요.
Luckily, the bus stop was within walking distance. Luckily, the bus stop was within walking distance. Perfect, let's look at our next pattern.
다음 패턴은 어떤 것을 사용할 수 있다, 어디에 들어갈 수 있다, 접근할 수 있다. Have access to. 이걸 이용한 첫 번째 문장입니다. 당신은 와이파이를 사용할 수 있을 거예요. 영어로 You'll have access to Wi-Fi. You will 또는 you'll have access to Wi-Fi. 발음 연습해 보죠.
You will have access to Wi-Fi. You'll have access to Wi-Fi. Great, let's look at our last example.
마지막으로 직원들만 건물에 들어갈 수 있습니다. 건물에 접근할 수 있습니다. Only employees have access to the building. Only employees have access to the building. 발음 연습이요.
Only employees have access to the building. Only employees have access to the building. Perfect. Let's take one last look at Richard's clip with both English and Korean subtitles.
I am with my truck today, a truck that I have owned for 21 years. To nail home a very important point about job searching in the United States, if you are in the market for new employment and you live here, you must have reliable transportation. This is a vital fact. Most people don't live within walking distance of where they're going to work, and transportation for the public is scarce. So having a car or having access to a vehicle is the most important thing in a job search other than your qualifications. And I think this is a big misconception about the US. And maybe one of the biggest differences between Korea and the United States is that in Korea, recent university graduates, or basically anyone looking for a job, can use the subway, the bus, even a taxi, possibly walk to work. Whereas in the United States, you must have a vehicle. She's beautiful, isn't she?
오늘의 알쏭달쏭 영어 표현 한마디 소개하겠습니다. 어떤 장소에 대해서 이야기를 하면서 바로 이 앞에 있는 장소예요. 바로 이 앞이에요.
Yeah, you know, it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner.
아까 미국 이야기했던 거랑은 좀 대조되죠. 미국은 다 차 타고 멀리 가야 되는데 아무튼
Right.
바로 이 앞이에요. 바로 이 앞에 있어요. 멀지 않아요.
But it's just around the corner.
네, 말 그대로 번역하면 코너만 돌면 있어요 라는
Yeah.
건데요.
Usually you got to turn left or right somewhere, but
Yeah.
it's just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner, across the lake, you know,
Just
around
go straight for 5
town,
kilometers.
you know, an hour.
No, it's just around the corner.
Yes, it's just around the corner. Perfect. Let's move on to In the Social World.
네, 오늘은 소셜미디어 포스팅 중에서 구직 활동을 하는데 차가 필요하다는 내용으로 2개 준비해봤습니다.
Let's take a look. I've been job searching for a couple of months. I need a car to get a job, but I also need a job to get a car. I would like to either get an apartment in the city where I wouldn't need a car or get a job that I could walk to.
네, 다시 한번 보겠습니다.
Renee said,
I've been job searching for a couple of months. 몇 달 동안 구직 활동을 해오고 있어요. 일자리를 찾고 있습니다. I need a car to get a job. 일을 구하기 위해서는 차가 필요한데, but I also need a job to get a car. 차를 사려면 또 일자리가 필요하다.
That's right.
딜레마죠.
Yeah.
그리고
Ernesto says,
I would like to either A or B죠. 그래서 get an apartment in the city where I wouldn't need a car. 차가 필요 없는 도시에서
네.
아파트를 구하거나 아니면 get a job that I could walk to. 걸어서 출퇴근할 수 있는 일을 찾고 싶다라는 내용이네요.
yeah, that is nice, right?
Yeah, I used to walk to work or I used to be able to walk to work.
Yeah.
I loved it back then.
Right?
Yeah.
It's more convenient and you can leave your house a little bit later. All right, perfect. Those were some great social media posts that we had. Thank you guys so much for watching us here today.
네, 저희는 다음 시간에 또 인사드리겠습니다.
See you next time.
감사합니다.
Walk against the crowd and we dance like